Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are here outside the Corvette Museum once again doing a review of my Corvette from a Jeep owner's perspective. I have with you my friend Andrew. Andrew, how you doing, sir?
What's going on?
For those who have not seen Andrew, he's got a very sweet Jeep. I'll put the link right up here, right up there, right up somewhere. The link's gonna pop up right there. It is. Go check his out. Check his video out. Go subscribe to him on Instagram. Andrew, what is your Instagram for your Jeep?
So the Instagram is @the_Maverick_Jeep, and then of course if you find me on Facebook, it's the Maverick Jeep. So
all right, so I'll put that information right here on the screen right now. There it is. I'll also put it down below in the event. You need to see it a little bit longer, you can watch it after the video. If you haven't liked already, please like and subscribe. All right, Andrew, what Andrew has just shared with me is his Jeep is an automatic. My Corvette is a 7-speed manual. Andrew has not driven a manual before, or if he has, he didn't do well with it. So we're gonna give it a shot and see how a automatic Jeep driver can do in the 7-speed manual Corvette. So I have to warn you, this Corvette now, it's a lot lower than your Jeep.
oh yeah.
So any kind of, you know, big dips in the road, we have to take it easy.
Okay.
All right, so let's give it a shot. So you now have the keys. Let's hop in here and see how Andrew does in the 7-speed. Oh, you have the key, right?
I think.
Oh, no, I got the key. There you go.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
So now that you have the key, now you can just hold it. Just push it and hold it. Keep holding it. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, it's very low to the ground.
All right, so go ahead and make sure it's in neutral.
I think it is.
So why do you think it is?
I have no idea.
All right, so just wiggle it side to side. All right, so it's probably in gear. Go ahead and slide it back a little one time. All right, right there, go side to side. All right, there we know it's in neutral right now. So go ahead and put a foot on the brake. Foot on the brake, foot on the clutch. Clutch all the way in. And push the start button. On the right side of your steering wheel where your keys would, or key would go if it had keys. All right, so it's in neutral. Keep your foot on the brake. Let off on the clutch. Car is on. All right. All right, guys, keep your fingers crossed for Andrew. This is gonna be interesting. Should have scooted this seat back here. Let's put on the air just a hair. It's getting warm outside today.
Nice and humid.
All right, let's get buckled up here. Now, so I've never instructed anyone how to drive a manual before, so this would be first for both of us.
Yep, and this is, of course, I told right here, I said, the reason why we met at the National Corvette Museum to do this shoot and stuff is because I love Corvettes. Like, this was the first vehicle that, like, I came to as a child and was like, oh, I've got to have one of those whenever I get older. So now I'm getting ready to drive one for the first time ever. I've never driven a manual in my life, and he was kind enough to be like, yeah, sure, let's give it a try. So I'm terrified. Just terrified.
Andrew, what you're gonna do here, car's in neutral, put a foot on the brake, put the clutch all the way in, put it in first gear, and you can go and let off the brake. It's not gonna roll back right here, and just let out on the clutch lightly until you feel the car start to pull forward. Once you feel it start to pull forward, then go ahead and give it some gas so it doesn't stall out. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Andrew's first time. Oh, dude, first time, man, that's awesome. All right, so I see a car coming right here. I don't know where it's going, it may pull in front of us. Dun, 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 dun. So let's follow that guy. Well, not all the way, because he's going right. We want to go left. I do see there's a water puddle there, so if you could, okay, clutch in, brake. Dude, you're a rock star. All right, so put it back in first gear. You don't have to put it in neutral. You can leave it in gear, it's fine. You just gotta make sure you work the clutch and brake right. All right, so if you would just pull to the right side of that water puddle. I mean the left side of it, yeah. It's like straddle the small one.
Straddle the small one. Yeah.
Trying to keep my car from getting slobbered here. All right, so let's go right once you get it, see it's clear, There's, oh. Hey.
There we go.
All right, man, look at you. Look at you. Oh, hey, we're second gear, man. Second gear. You've already beat the hardest part, man. You got out of first gear. That is the absolute hardest part when learning to drive a Corvette. Not a Corvette, I'm sorry, a stick shift, period. I see all these Corvette guys.
You gotta let the clutch off.
Yeah, you can let the clutch, yeah, you don't need to clutch at all right now.
Okay.
All right, where are all these Corvette? Oh, they're going to a track, I guess. Drive a Corvette on the racetrack. We're not going to drive it on the racetrack. That's where those guys are going.
We got a truck behind us now, so
oh yeah,
I have to kind of look like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you do, because that person behind is going to be like, what is this Corvette guy doing? But the speed limit's like 30 miles per hour here, so they'll be fine. So how do you feel about it? I mean, it's super nervous. We've not gone very far. What are your thoughts?
I definitely want to learn more about driving manual.
I tell you what, go ahead and turn right in here.
Alright. It's really smooth like that.
I'm not even holding this camera the right way. I'm trying to watch the road.
Yeah. Oh, I would be too. I mean, it's definitely not like the automatic where you can just kind of be like, okay, everybody's fine.
All right, Andrew's doing great though. He has not stalled it out. He can just go up from here because you're in third gear, you're too high of a gear, so right now would be a great time to go to second gear.
Okay, do I just hit the brake and go down to second?
Go put the clutch in.
Clutch is in.
Second gear.
Second gear.
Give it a little bit of gas. The only time you need to put it back in first gear is really when you're at a complete stop.
Okay. Okay.
Other than that, usually you can start out from second. There are some cases if you're rolling very slow where you go ahead and put it in first and start again, but in most cases second's going to be just fine. Okay. All right, so this is going to be a great little test here because we are on an incline. Fortunately for you, one thing that the C7, guys, did you guys hear that? Let me put the windows down. Can you hear how great this Corvette sounds running? No, you can't hear it because Andrew stalled the Corvette. So why are the cars off, Andrew? Want to put the window down? A little cooler here. One thing that Corvette does have, when you're on a hill, it will hold the position for you on the hill to give you a second or so to get started, so the car should not start rolling back. Let's see what happens. All right, it's gonna be a little tricky here on it because it is on a hill. Okay. So go ahead and put it in first gear. Put it in first gear, foot on the brake, clutch in, start the car, keep your foot on the brake. All right, so while it's in first gear, with our foot on the brake, because we're on the hill, we're gonna be a little more careful on this. Yeah. Start to let up on the clutch while your foot's on the brake. You should still feel it try to pull forward a little bit on you. Once you feel it at that point, you go let off the brake now. See it holding itself? Yeah. Go ahead and give it a little bit of gas. Here's a car coming, you don't have to go yet. You can sit here and play around with it. Clutch. When that happens, yeah, put the clutch back in.
Put the clutch all the way in, okay. Yeah.
All right, so learning process here, that's all right.
Yeah.
All right, so let's try it again. Foot on the brake, clutch in.
First.
All right, car's on. So we're looking clear, right? Okay. Take your time whenever you're ready. Yeah, we'll take all the time we need, man. We have far more time than anything else in life.
Yep.
And that's the one thing that you cannot get back. So
okay, so
it's in first gear. Let out on the clutch until you feel a slight pull. Once you feel that pull start, you can give it the gas. And it's still clear right. Still clear right. Still clear right. Clear right. All right, man. Check you out, Andrew, my man. All right, give it some gas. Give more gas than that. You ready from the clutch? So let out slowly. Give it some more gas, more gas. Go ahead and shift a second now. Put that clutch in. That's all right, man. Hey, we all start somewhere. There's a car right behind us. That's all right. Oh my gosh. Subaru. So you can go to third if you want to. Clutch in. Third gear. Andrew's doing great, guys. First time ever driving a stick shift. He's doing incredible. And the Corvette is not the easiest car to learn in. In my experience, my father did teach me. Let's turn left here, Andrew. My father did teach me in his Jeep. My dad has a '99 Jeep Wrangler 4-cylinder. with the 5-speed. Go to put the second gear, clutch in, second gear. Give it gas, hurry. Oh, that's all right.
We did.
And I'll tell you what, keep it simple. Let's just pull in here at an angle by behind your car, because this way it's lowered, you can't get full radius on the turn.
Yeah.
So to avoid hitting my fenders, let's just stop here. Clutch in, put it in neutral. Make sure it's in neutral, go side to side. All right, put our emergency brake in, we're gonna pull up. All right, guys, we're there. Andrew, you're welcome to shut it off now. Guys, if you would, give this a like and a thumbs up and a comment for Andrew here. Dude just drove a Corvette. So I understand that was your first time in the Corvette?
First time Corvette, first time driving manual ever.
So I'm gonna tell you, Andrew, that's the basics of Corvette. So really it comes down to practicing and critiquing. That's it.
Okay.
You have officially driven a Corvette. Each gear as it goes up gets higher. There's a few things I could have told you a little bit more in detail about shift points. I didn't tell you that. I was so excited about you just driving the Jeep. However, dude, you did awesome. You're a rock star. So whenever you have the opportunity to drive a Jeep again, you at least have a general idea of how to work it. But it's just critiquing it from there. So guys, please subscribe, like if you haven't. Until the next video, Andrew, thank you. And don't forget, go back, subscribe on his page. Andrew, once again, what is your Instagram and Facebook?
So the Instagram is @the_Maverick_Jeep, and then my Facebook is Maverick the Jeep. So that's what we're looking at right there. Maverick the Jeep on Facebook, and then @the_Maverick_Jeep on Instagram.
Awesome, guys. Can't miss it. I'll put it on the screen and the information below. Until the next one, have a great day. We'll see you then.